The year is 1050 AD. A worker climbs a wooden staircase carved into a massive earthen pyramid, carrying a basket of soil on his back. Below him, 20,000 people fill a plaza larger than 30 football fields. Smoke rises from thousands of cooking fires. Traders speak in dozens of languages. This is Cahokia, the largest city in North America, and nobody in Rome, London, or Paris knows it exists. The story begins around 700 AD, in the fertile floodplains where the Mississippi, Missouri, and Illinois rivers converge near present-day St. Louis. Small farming villages dot the landscape, growing corn, squash, and sunflowers. These communities remain modest for generations, numbering perhaps a few hundred people each. The soil proves exceptionally rich, deposited by centuries of flooding. Forests provide timber, deer, and wild plants. Fish fill the rivers year-round. Then something changes. Around 900 AD, a new variety of corn arrives from Mexico, one that grows faster and produces larger yields. Population begins climbing. Villages expand. By 1000 AD, a transformation sweeps through the region with startling speed. Within 50 years, what archaeologists call the Big Bang occurs. Scattered villages consolidate into a single urban center. Workers begin constructing earthen mounds on a scale never before attempted in North America. A man named Great Sun, as researchers hypothetically call him based on later Natchez traditions, likely commands this transformation. He establishes himself not merely as chief, but as divine ruler, brother to the sun itself. His word becomes absolute law. Under his authority, thousands of laborers haul 55 million cubic feet of earth in woven baskets, building what becomes Monks Mound. This structure rises 100 feet high, covers 14 acres at its base, and contains more material than the Great Pyramid of Giza. Workers complete the core construction in roughly 20 years, an engineering feat requiring coordination of tens of thousands of people. The city sprawls outward from this central monument. Craftsmen construct Woodhenge, a circle of massive red cedar posts marking the solstices and equinoxes with precision. Priests use this astronomical calendar to determine planting seasons and religious ceremonies. A grand plaza stretches before Monks Mound, packed earth creating a flat surface for markets, games, and rituals. Residential neighborhoods extend in every direction, organized by social class and craft specialization. Cahokia's influence radiates across the continent. Traders carry distinctive shell beads, copper ornaments, and ceremonial objects to villages throughout the Mississippi Valley. Cahokian pottery appears at sites from Wisconsin to Oklahoma. The city controls access to vital resources, particularly copper from Lake Superior and shells from the Gulf Coast. Outlying communities adopt Cahokian architectural styles, religious practices, and artistic traditions. But darkness lurks beneath the grandeur. In 1050 AD, workers dig a burial pit near Monks Mound. They arrange 53 young women in rows, all strangled or poisoned simultaneously. Nearby, 4 men lie with their heads and hands removed. A mass grave contains another 270 bodies. These sacrifices accompany a paramount chief to the afterlife, demonstrating the absolute power Cahokian rulers wield over life and death. The women, aged 15 to 25, likely represent tribute from subordinate communities. By 1200 AD, cracks appear in the empire. Deforestation strips hillsides bare as workers harvest timber for construction and fuel. Erosion chokes streams with sediment. Droughts strike with increasing frequency. The plaza floods repeatedly. Population begins declining. Neighboring communities grow restless under Cahokian demands for tribute and labor. Around 1275 AD, workers construct a 2-mile wooden palisade around the central precinct, suggesting external threats or internal unrest. The end comes swiftly. By 1350 AD, Cahokia stands nearly empty. The remaining inhabitants scatter into smaller villages throughout the region. Forests reclaim the grand plaza. Grass covers the mounds. Within generations, even oral traditions fade. When French explorers arrive in 1673, local Illini people cannot explain who built the massive earthworks. The empire that once commanded a continent disappears from human memory. Today, visitors climb the wooden stairs to Monks Mound's summit and gaze across the Mississippi floodplain. Hawks circle overhead, where priests once tracked the stars. Children play on grass-covered pyramids, where rulers demanded human sacrifice. Beneath the soil lie the bones of thousands who built, worshipped, and died in service to a civilization the world forgot. Their monuments remain, silent witnesses to an empire that rose, flourished, and vanished while Europe slumbered through the Dark Ages, never knowing that across the ocean, a city of pyramids touched the American sky.